Hey everybody, Professor Mist here. It's a scorcher today, so I'm so excited to demonstrate for you the installation of the Mistmaid Easy Connect kit. We're gonna be misting this patio space behind me. This is a DIY solution from Aeromist. Anyone can do it. You don't need professional help. Let me show you how. So to get started, you wanna lay all of your components out on a table. You have your installation components from mist line to nozzles to unions to clamps, installation components like filter, syringe, filter wrench, filter clamp. It comes with a manual that'll show you how to program your pump. And then you're gonna need a couple of tools of your own, a power drill, a tape measure, and last but not least, your high pressure misting pump. And if you look at the side of this pump, you'll see a QR code, and if you scan that, you can download the app for easy programming.
The first thing you want to do is add oil to your pump. To do this, simply remove the front cover of the Mistmaid pump, fill up your syringe with the supplied oil, and add 80 milliliters into the oil inlet located on the upper right side of the open pump. Do this very slowly to prevent overflow and air bubbles getting inside the lines. When you've finished, replace the cover. You'll want to replace this oil every year or when the change oil light comes on. To replace the oil, simply open the drain valve on the bottom of the pump and remove the old oil, close securely, and add the new oil as we've just demonstrated.
Now that the oil is inside the pump, it's time to talk about pump placement. As you can see, I've got my Mistmaid pump on a nice level, stable surface. You can use a concrete slab or pavers, or in this case, a garden tile. You want to be in close proximity to your power and water supply. It comes with an 8-foot power cord, so I'm plugged into an outlet back here, and you don't want to go beyond 8 feet with an extension cord. That will hinder the operation of your pump. You also want to be close to your water supply. It comes with 10 feet of this blue water supply line. First, you're going to attach this green part to the hose bib. That's going to come down here, and the other end of it is going to be inserted into your filter. Your filter will be mounted somewhere near the pump, and you just push it inside. An easy connect, just like that. The other blue line is going to be inserted into the opposite side. Just push it in, easy connect. And this end will go into the easy connect water inlet. That's all connected.
You want to measure the distances on your structure wherever the mist line will go. On this patio, there's just 2 runs with one 90-degree turn, so I'm going to measure the distance from the front edge of the awning to the house, and then measure the whole front edge of the awning where the mist line will go. Using these measurements, lay out your mist line sections and their quick connect fittings on the ground. You should use nozzle fittings for the areas you want to mist and coupler fittings for the places that don't. At the farthest end of the mist line, place a stopper fitting. Once you've laid out all these parts, proceed with connecting all the fittings by simply pressing the mist line firmly into the fitting until it snaps into place. These quick connect fittings provide a watertight seal and are easy to assemble. Squeeze a clamp onto the mist line halfway in between each fitting. Doing this makes hanging the mist line easy with all the hardware already in place. To mount the mist line, start in the middle of the first run and attach it to your structure using a small screw to secure the clamp, but don't tighten it at this point. Let the line hang loose while you ensure that the elbow fitting at the corner is lined up where it needs to be to make the turn and remain flush to the structure. Screw the corner piece down and then proceed with securing all clamps onto the structure, ensuring that the mist line remains level. Repeat this same process for the next run of mist line, starting in the middle, then securing the corner, then tightening all clamps. Now let's connect your stainless steel mist line to the nylon tubing coming up from the pump. Use the proper quick connect fitting, which will snap onto the end of the mist line, and then firmly insert the nylon tube into the end of the fitting. The other end of the nylon tubing will go into the water outlet on the pump, using the supplied quick connect fitting. Be sure to avoid cutting any excess nylon tubing and simply coil it up and store it near the pump. Now your mist line is installed and you're ready for some water. Before we install the nozzles, we want to flush the system of any debris from inside the lines. To do this, we're going to open the water valve and turn on the pump. You should soon see water pouring out through some of the first several nozzle ports, but then no water or perhaps just drips coming from ports farther down the line. Your system is now flushed up until the point where water was flowing. Turn off the pump and install nozzles into the ports up until the point where water did not flow out. Simply screw in the nozzle and hand tighten. Now turn the pump back on and you'll see water flowing from the remaining ports. Stop the pump and install those nozzles. Repeat as necessary until all ports are flushed and nozzles are securely installed. Once all the nozzles are installed, you can turn the pump back on and examine each connection for leaks. You should see even, steady mist coming from each nozzle with no drips coming from the connection points. In the event of a leak, turn off the pump and press the Quick Connect parts together firmly to make a watertight seal.
And just like that, our DIY Easy Connect system is installed. Get your Easy Connect kit at Aeromist.com.